As one can imagine, my mind is thoroughly exploded right now. This is another episode of Inspirado Projecto podcast. I have arrived at the school I will be teaching improv at today. Oh, good God. Oh, good God. So, I think it was 2 days ago, almost 2 days ago, Josh emailed me a picture of some kind of Reese's peanut butter themed something. And I had thought to myself, how cool would that be if there were to be a peanut butter flavored coffee? How awesome would that be? I haven't seen that yet. Today, it's so funny. So funny. The bus drops me off. I'm waiting for the next bus, but it looked like by the time the other bus showed up, it was going to be too late. By the time it showed up, all that razzmatazz. So I just decided to take an Uber. But before I took the Uber, I figured I got some time to spare. I'm going to go over to the 7-Eleven. So I went in there to make a strong, one of those strong coffees I like. And sure enough, they have a machine where you can actually purchase Reese's peanut butter cup. Reese's peanut butter cup chocolate. And so that flipped my brain, because I was just talking with Josh about the other day about how nice if there was a peanut butter flavored coffee. Well, right now, I just walk into the school I'm a substitute teacher at. There's a girl sitting here with pants on that has Reese's peanut butter cups on the pants. Of course. Here I am holding my hair. You can hear it now. And in fact, I'm going to take a sip. Check it out. Oh my God, that's so good. That's so good. I can't believe that's actually existing right now. So, yeah, the fact that I'm drinking this particular thing, this girl with the pants on, my God, my head is exploding right now. The fact that I'm here to teach an improv class right after seeing National Lampoons, which of course, the National Lampoon movies, which of course remind me of the Columbia College days with all the improv and all the stuff that we were creating way back then. I mean, it's just being it's stacked more and more and more like the Scooby-Doo sandwich. It's a whole fractal of amazing surprises, delightful discoveries. I think what's going to happen today, this is my prediction for today's improv class. When I go in there, I know. Okay, this is my prediction. There will be something else peanut butter themed, or Reese's peanut butter cup themed, or even 7-Eleven themed, National Lampoon themed, improv themed, Saturday Night Live themed. I just know it. And if it's not one of those, it's going to be something else associated with something else that I had been recently thinking a lot about or pondering. So I had to hurry up and give you these synchronicities before I forgot to tell them, before I forgot to write them down. Now you may be wondering, what exactly, Kurt, did you put into that coffee? Well, I'll tell you. They had those little black stock, those little shots. They're like little espresso shots. I put like 4 of those in there. I got some, filled up half of the cup, the tallest one they got. Filled up half of that cup with Columbia coffee. Then I walked over to the machine, which had the Reese's peanut butter cup hot chocolate. Filled that up. That's what I'm drinking. And it's so delicious. So, yeah, we'll see how everything pans out, how it all evolves, what kind of new revelations come to light, and I think we're all going to be very surprised by what we discover. It's going to be a doozy. One thing's for sure, it's going to be a doozy. I will get back more later as more synchronicities undoubtedly. You know what I'm going to do? Oh my God, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to save this. I'm going to see if I could save this as one part of a 2-part thing. I'm going to try it. I'm going to save this as a draft and then include it into another thing that I record. So we're gonna test it out. We're gonna test it out. In the meantime, we're just gonna sit you in my pocket so you can hear some of the sounds here. Okay, so you can hear some of the office sounds. Yeah, we're gonna save this. We'll be back. We will be back. Mark my words. Inspirado, Projecto. So I just had this idea for a movie called Grand Alf, and it's about Alf, and he's dressed as a wizard, and he's like, "Ha! I can make things disappear by casting a spell. Kill me. Ha! You don't like that I'm casting spells? I'll turn you into a cat and I'll eat you. Ha! You don't like my beard? I'll turn you into a frog. Kill me."
Well, hi there. This is John for Inspirado Projecto, and we're going on another adventure. That's right. We're going to Starbucks. It's the middle of the day, and I'm trying to work, and my head's bobbing. You know what I mean when you get the head bobs. You're at your desk, and your eyes are crossing, and so the best thing I could do is go for a walk and get a coffee. Now you're going to hear the abridged version, but the walk is probably it's a few blocks. I don't want to be too dramatic here, but it is uphill and in the snow both directions in late May, so there's that. Anyway, stay tuned, more adventure to come.
So we're hiking. What trails is called, Jenny?
Runyon Canyon.
I don't think I'd ever.
So what have you heard, Christian? You're pretty hip to all the latest celebrity sightings and whatnot. Do you hear about
walking Us Weekly?
Are you? Yes. Are you? What have you heard about Runyon Canyon?
Ooh.
This place that we're at now, because a lot of those celebrities they hike up here.
Do they really?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, never.
They don't explain that in the news.
Yahoo doesn't find that worthy news.
No one ever catches them just hiking and hanging out, being in solitude.
No.
Breaking news: Brad Pitt was found just staring off into the distance in the middle of the forest today.
Like in the pages up, they're just like us.
Yeah, one would hope. Yeah. Yeah.
They are human.
Yeah. Well, we parked in this back alley. Whoops, there's Johnny Depp sketching in a sketchbook. You know, the stuff like that. That kind of news would be good.
Hemorrhoid cream.
Oh, jeez. We found Madonna walking barefoot in her front yard. You know, that kind of stuff. The simple stuff. We saw the Olsen twins petting a dog today in the park. Dun dun dun! Late breaking news. Uh-oh, caught Jeff Bridges doing some back swimming in the pool today. Dun dun dun. Whose house do you think we're looking at right now?
I don't know.
If you're to venture a guess, whose house do you think we're looking at
What are
right
you
now?
looking at?
A big painting of the building.
That's cool. I think it's a...
You gotta find that for 2 one.
Yeah, that sounds
Dragging, little bro. No.
It's a very, very, very clean day today up here. Very crisp. One time, my buddy Jason Amadeo said he saw Quentin Tarantino hiking up here. Oh no, that was my friend Becky. Whoa, yeah, holy cow. Bam. Where we're standing, you can see everything. Oh my God. I'm gonna hang up here and get a panoramic view. A little bit. So what? Now you climb that treacherous. That was pretty steep. I'm also very impressed by a woman who looks like she's 80 years old. She hiked up with her little grandkid.
That's awesome.
How do you feel after that?
I feel good.
How do you feel, Christian, after doing that?
It sucked.
Do you normally climb mountains?
No.
No.
These are not like how all my hikes are, but some of my hikes are like this.
Some of your hikes are similar to this?
Showing you guys.
Oh, I like it. Thing is, we feel proud of ourselves when we do it.
Oh, poor baby. I already found the shade.
Yeah, I'm realizing now more and more why people wear shorts. You know.
Are you still with us?
That kind of clothing.
Yeah, my smoking lungs. That's you.
You're getting some sun, Louise.
You'll feel proud of yourself when you reach the top. Oh, he needs to. Oh.
Go.
Huh?
We're cool, yeah. I don't know if I want to do an interview right now.
This is the process of life unfolding. That's what I'm titling this. So as listeners listen to this, they can feel like they're actually hiking up this Runyon Canyon mountain with us. We were on our way down the whole way. Just going down. And now, we got to go back up this thing. People with a lot of dogs. A lot of these dogs with leashes off. We're passing by a wall, a fence here. It has a whole bunch of locks on it. Jenny, what did you hear was the story of this thing?
Oh, I don't know. I think they make wishes or something and put them on there.
So they make wishes?
You okay? You want to take a break? Just drink some water? We're almost there.
Oh, a little gecko.
Oh my God! There's a gecko right here.
There's just one.
Oh,
Get some water, Kurt.
yes, please. Yeah, my lungs.
Then 25 seconds again, you know.
We'll have a nice brunch.
Interval training. And some days it's resistance.
Just think, folks, as you're listening to this, I'm looking out over these hills. The clouds, they're just sort of spattered about. The sky is so blue. It's so great. I see so much nature happening, so many people connecting with each other. Standing here, you can look off to the left. There's the Hollywood sign, the observatory, and swoosh over there. I think that's downtown Los Angeles out there with all those bigger buildings, and then swoosh off to the right. Wait, there were like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kind of metropolitan-looking areas. And so now I'm confused. I don't know what's what. I don't know what's Burbank. I don't know what's Chinatown. I don't know what's downtown. I don't know what's etc.
You guys can walk ahead if you want.
Young people, old people, kids, dogs. There's a guy walking down the mountain with crutches. That man was walking with crutches. That was hugely, hugely admirable, I gotta say. great, those sounds. Be nice to each other, doggies. Be nice to each other, doggies. Yes.
Never let your dog just walk up to another dog like that. Alright? They're just idiots. Especially two males. We think all dogs are gonna be friendly.
I have a feeling this coffee looks good. This looks like something that would taste really, really good.
I'm gonna get the chicken and pancakes. Can I get the tropical pancakes?
Oh boy.
And then can I get
this is
an
so
order
good.
of the scrambled eggs with spinach? Yeah. That's a decent size, right? So if I want to share it, is it a pretty good size? Okay. I'm not eating it all by myself. He's like, whatever.
Can I have the chicken and pancakes? That looks really good.
You want the tropical pancakes or plain?
What's the tropical kind?
Banana and blueberry.
Oh, just the regular one is good. Thank you.
Can I get the chicken wrap? But can I get, instead of avocado, can I get cucumbers? Is that cool? And no tomato. And what do you say, onion rings?
Yeah.
And an order of onion rings?
This delicious coffee. What kind of is this? It's what kind? Oh, that's the name of it? Okay, I gotta keep a lookout for this.
Snapple? Snapple, you got it. Just lemon.
Go pick one.
Oh, I can go pick one? Yeah. Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Are you excited to taste this stuff, Jenny?
Mm-hmm.
How was your coffee?
It's delicious.
I think so too. So can I interview you really fast for my podcast?
Oh, sure.
What's your name?
Taj.
So, how long have you, what is the name of this place?
Liberate Emporium.
And how long have you worked here?
Almost 9 years.
And, what drew you to this place? What initially brought you here?
Oh, I knew someone, and then his aunt was like, oh, I want to open up a crystal store / spiritual store. Do you want to work for me? And I was like, sure. And then I've been here ever since.
So have you been interested in these kinds of things? Have you been interested in, like, astral projection? Oh, what?
Well, it was through his mom was when I was like, oh, what is this? And then slowly I fell into it.
What were some of the pieces of literature or speakers or, whatnot that really kind of resonated with you?
Speakers. I would say Lois Hay all the way. She has definitely healed me. Because I don't know if you're familiar with this one book from her called How to Heal Your Life. It's a brilliant book, very life-saving too. But basically, at the end of the book, she gives you a list of every pain that can happen within the body, and then she'll tell you what the pain is energetically. Because most of us, we don't know what the pain is, and then we'll take medications. But we have the pain for a reason, but most of us aren't conscious enough to realize what the pain is. So with her book, she will tell you what it is, and then she'll give you a mantra to say to relieve it.
And so you found that helping you a lot?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
That's incredible. You know how at the Hay House, like, each year they have the big
little
talks?
Summit? Yes.
Yeah, do you ever tune in? Because they have so much, like, free information up there for, like, a short amount of time.
I'm sure
You
of
could
it.
see just great talks up there.
Oh, I'm sure of it. I have not, but I am part of her newsletter. And then another piece is from Tom Shadyac. I don't know if you're familiar with...
I haven't heard of that guy.
Oh, my. Well, he's mostly known for directing all of the Ace Ventura films.
Oh.
Yes.
That guy, I saw a documentary. I saw a documentary about that guy.
I am is his documentary. But
It was really cool to hear his story and to see, like, just to know that there are those who are in sort of like what one might, many might think is like a sort of a shallow Hollywood kind of mindsets to know that there are these deep-minded people in there, which is great.
I had a beautiful experience with him. Because I don't know if you know, but most of the people who are in this new age realm tend to be more ego and less of heart because they go in for the money, which is very unfortunate. With him, egoless. I've never met anyone so spiritual and so egoless that I mean, just talking about him makes me emotional because he's such a beautiful being. But I remember I was over at a free lecture down in Venice, and I remember I did not have that much money back then, and a friend of mine invited me. And then she's like, oh, come to this talk with Tom Shediac. And of course I had no idea who he was, but I went in. And he was going over his book. Oh my God, I don't know what the book is called, but it's light blue. And I feel like that has uplifted me in so many ways. But pardon while I look it up for you. But basically,
Did you get a chance to meet him, talk to him?
Yes, I did. Basically, towards the end of the lecture, he's like, I do have a book here, and you guys are welcome to purchase it. And for those who can't afford it, can still get it. And I wanted to cry. I was like, that means I can get the book for free. So I went up and told them that I didn't have that much money, and then they just gave it to me right there and then.
Wow, that is so cool.
He's probably the only one. And the book is called Life's Operating Manual with the Fear and Truth Dialogues. Such a beautiful book.
It's great that he's out there inspiring all these people, setting all these, the domino effect is just moving along, and who knows how many unseen people that are being inspired by what he's doing and choosing to now maybe make some movies that are with that kind of perspective into it.
Truly.
Do you listen to Alan Watts at all?
Who Watts? Alan Watts? I'm familiar with him, but haven't.
Well, he was an old philosopher from back in the day. He brought like all the ideas of Buddhism and Hinduism over to the West, and kind of he loved investigating it so much that the way he describes it, it's like he's like, look, I'm not trying to convert you to anything. This is just fun for me. It's like listening to like going to Beethoven, to play. He's just playing. This is kind of like I'm just giving you sounds here, and if it resonates with you, that's cool. If it doesn't, but he's the one who helped teach many of the minds over here about all that kind of stuff. But he's just got such wonderful stuff. Now, I'm sure you're probably do you ever watch Abraham Hicks or any of that stuff?
I'm familiar. Yes.
She's got great videos, and she's so she channels that spirit, Abraham.
Yes.
And it's like, it's so amazing when you apply this knowledge of these speakers, and like, because from the outside you can go, oh my gosh, well, what's going on? But if you actually truly apply this stuff, and the message is,
It's miraculous. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What are your thoughts about synchronicities?
I'm all about synchronicities. I live through synchronicities. Whenever I'm feeling down, the universe is like, no, we're going to shove this in your face to remind you that all is well. All is well, all is well. And I'm like, you're right. Let's kind of shed this old skin so then we can keep on going with.
Now, do you notice as well that when you appreciate each synchronicity, like it's a good old friend, and you appreciate it, do you feel that more come flooding in then?
Mm-hmm. More can only flood in when you're open to that.
Mm-hmm.
Then definitely you'll have synchronicities on synchronicities. It's beautiful.
It was great. I was keeping this journal, and I would write down the synchronicities that I was having, and right as I was writing down a synchronicity that happened earlier that day, bam, there'd be something that would happen right at the exact same moment. Someone would be saying a line of dialogue out the window as I'm writing this thing down about another synchronicity that happened. I'm like, oh my God, this is like a fractal synchronicity.
Oh yeah, those are always super rad.
I love them too. They're my favorite things ever to talk about in the world, and especially when I'm around those who look forward to their arrivals as much as I do, and you go, that's because we talked about this earlier. Truly. Or that's and you make that, and you see the connection between pushing the domino and then it falling, and you're going, that's the thing.
Like I always find synchronicities as well as deja vu very fascinating. I was like, what? Yeah, they're both my favorite things to talk about.
I've been noticing a lot more lately, things, for some reason now more than ever, things where, you know, like deja vu, where I felt like, I swear to God, I dreamt about this moment that's happening right now. And you're going, okay, well, what's going on here? You know, and then you're like the detective. You're like Sherlock Holmes. You're going, okay, well, what could possibly be the reason behind this thing, right?
Oh,
It becomes
yeah.
like a mystery novel.
It does.
Do you write down your synchronicities?
I don't, but I should. I should, huh? I should. Yeah, just have a separate journal in regards to today. All of these magical things happen. I should. Yeah.
It's so fun because it really helps. At least for me, it helps me like really whittle down my intuition. Really trust in it so much more because I see like, oh, okay, well, here's this thing that's happening here is a direct result of that thing that happened, and you're going, okay, you know what? There's no reason for me to not follow my heart at this point because it continually proves itself to me,
That's
right?
the biggest thing is following your heart, following your intuition, and just following the self. Yeah.
And then you start seeing examples of it popping up in all kinds of camouflages in your life, whether it's a song or conversations or a book or
songs, or even just universal little trinkets may like come your way. Like a ladybug is a beautiful one. A butterfly. Well, my biggest one is seeing hummingbirds because they're technically my spirit animal. So I see them whenever I'm going through something, and then I just look at something just randomly, and then it'll be right there. It's like, thank you.
That is so exciting. I've been noticing more and more hummingbirds, actually. You're saying that around my apartment now, like when I look off the balcony, there it is, just sitting right up there. And it's interesting because their wings, they flap in an infinity symbol, which is really awesome.
And you'll notice, too, the next time you see a hummingbird and they linger a little longer, talk to them.
Oh, God.
Talk to them, because they're there for a reason. Yeah.
I'm so glad I finally put a hummingbird feeder out there outside my window. Now I think I'm gonna go ahead and have more conversations with them.
Please, yeah. Because you're not supposed to say something.
Well, I was gonna ask you, what was the last time that you talked to the hummingbird about something, or what do you think that subject was about?
Oh my goodness. The last time I saw a hummingbird, I did not have a conversation with it. I just recognized it. As I was walking my friend's dog, I looked up and I was like, I meditated with it, watched it, go from one flower to the next. And then it left, I left, went about my day.
Yeah, you shared that moment together. Like, I see you and you see me, and hey, high five, right? That's so exciting. Thank you so much for talking. I understand you're in the middle of working here. What's your name again?
Taj.
Thank you so much. It was awesome talking to you. Wowzers, of course. It's 4:06 p.m. I just got out of the shower. We're on our way up to a place called Sea Legs out there in Huntington Beach. Josh and Monica actually have suggested that to me in the past, of trying to get Yachtly Crew to play out there. And so we're on our way up there, and as we're about to go out there, I just came out of the shower. I saw this text message. I'm in a group text with the Yachtly Crew guys, and he showed me a screenshot that Justin, the sound guy over at the House of Blues in Anaheim, said about us. He's like, oh yeah, I dropped your name hardcore over at Sea Legs, told him about you guys, and I guess they're 1,300 capacity there. And so he told them all about us and how he digs us and everything, and that they need to have us play there, and told them that we had to turn away people at the door to when we played at the Parish Room out there at Anaheim. And so they're very, very excited about seeing us. Now, that's the funny thing. I already have my Yachtly Crew t-shirt picked out. I have some Yachtly Crew cards that I was planning on handing out and talking to the guy about. And so this is just crazy, perfect timing that someone already talked to him about it. And now I'll be going out there with the t-shirt. Just brilliant. I love how this stuff works. It's just, this is just astounding. This is just astounding. Look at that kind of synchronicity. Brilliant. Furthermore, the extra crazy thing is I had picked up at that place Liberate. What was it called? Liberate Emporium or something? I picked. Jenny got me a rainbow moonstone, which enhances synchronicity, and I said, "Oh, watch out now. We're in for it. You know, it's gonna enhance." And sure enough, that's what's so crazy. That's exactly what happened. I was in the shower. I was visualizing, because Jenny goes, it would be great for us to, Yachtly Crew. We go to Sea Legs tonight. See if drop off some cards and see if maybe Yachtly Crew could play there. And it's so funny because Monica and Josh had mentioned this place a number of months ago before they moved, and so for Jenny to say this again tonight, and then I'm visualizing this while I'm in the shower, and then I come out and I see the text from those guys. And it was just astounding, just incredible.